good afternoon, everybody, and we're so pleased to have you here. I'm very pleased to have contingents from the University of Delaware and Del State, and sit up here with my friends, Council President Hanifa Shabazz, Del State President Harry Williams, and Dennis Assanis, who just flew in from Greece. No. Old friends all. Well, this is a terrific day for us. I have always longed for the day when in our city we could get a greater presence of our two fine universities, because I believe at the essence of a city, the great dynamic, not only the social dynamic of having young people and learned people walking around the streets, but the high intellectual energy that comes along with the activities of scholarship and academia that comes with our university, so critical to the vibrancy of the city. And so, okay, this is a small step. We're not building the Biden wing or the Joe Purzycki wing yet, Harry, but who knows? we may very well get that done. For those of you who don't know, my brother coached at Delaware State proudly a number of years ago, and that's a great association for all of us. So I've got my heart's with both these great universities, in addition to being friends of both these fine men. But today is it's a big step forward, because it's an opportunity for us to all enter into an agreement that we're going to work together in a way that's really going to benefit our city. Will be partnering on projects such as fellowships, internships, research projects, studies and grant applications that'll certainly help us, and I hope help universities as well. That these universities will assist our city with the data collection and analysis to improve government services. We already deal with Steve Piquet and people in his department, so this is an ongoing process that we want to improve upon. Utilizing a wide variety of experts that the universities have in numerous fields that they would be able to assist with this on any number of projects. In addition, I think, and we certainly would hope that the city becomes an opportunity for university fellowships for people to work here in our city, so they can learn about government hands-on and get to do the real important work of improving our cities and doing social science where it lives. And this is what I think is just so very important for us. So today is a day we're going to enter into an informal memorandum of understanding and start a flourishing relationship that I refuse to let these gentlemen ever put on the back burner. I think it's a great opportunity for us. Today is perhaps a small step, but I want us to remember this day as the beginning of a great journey together. So thanks, everybody. Thank you to my good friends. And we're going to have you up in a moment, but first I'm going to ask President Hanifa Shabazz to come up here and say a few words.
Well, I'm glad that we're here at this day, that this is just one of the first examples of the dual vision that I have with the mayor in working together to continue to move Wilmington forward. We in City Council have put this practice, we did maybe say a pilot program of this, because we have been blessed to have fellows from the University of Delaware working with us for the past 5 years. So impressed with the intelligence and production work that fellows was able to do, that when I became president, I decided to keep them. And that's in the person of Dr. David Karras, Director of Legislation with the City Council. So we see already that we know that this does work. And we're excited that we can do this partnership with the two great universities here in Wilmington, and look forward to collaborating with other institutions of higher education, because then we could bring our youth, young, innovative wisdom to local government and maybe state government to help us to do the things and make a city that we continue to flourish. So I'd like to excited about this opportunity and know that there's going to be many more opportunities to use such great minds from our great universities. Thank you. I'm sorry, I would be remiss if I did not also acknowledge our two other fellows that we have presently working with us in City Council, and Kylie and Stephanie, and Alicia Drew also, this works with us with the Center for Disease Control's Community Advisory Council. So we're using the minds, and we want to thank you for the great information you're putting to them so they can help us to do what we need to do for our city. Thank you.
All right, President Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and thank you for this incredible opportunity for Delaware State to be with you. I am so honored to have this occasion to be with the mayor and the president. I've been president of Delaware State now. This is my 8th year as president, and I've been in Delaware for 10 years. And this is my first time in the mayor's office. So it's taken me 10 years to get here. And it's a good time to be here. And we are excited about this partnership with the University of Delaware. We have one of our students right now. Jeffrey, would you stand up? Jeffrey's in the back. He's an intern. It's going to be our first intern. So the partnership is already working. So we're looking forward to it. And Delaware State and University of Delaware, we're going to continue to work together. Because whenever you can have the two public institutions working together, everybody is going to benefit from that in a positive way. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Dr. Assanis.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks, Mayor Purzycki, for putting together this great event. I think it is a unique opportunity to celebrate the partnership between two historic universities and the great city of Wilmington. And thank you, Council President Shabazz, for your great leadership in getting us to this point. And of course, I would like to thank all the faculty and the staff and the students who have worked tirelessly. I see them smiling there behind the scenes to make this happen so we can come here and celebrate today. And I have to say that UD is all about partnerships. Some of you probably remember when we opened the creamery, the UD Dairy on Market Street, and my favorite ice cream is Market and 8th. So I recommend that you try that one. And of course, in June, we formed a partnership with the VA Medical Center, which will also benefit all our area and our great veterans who have come back to our country. And of course, we're now working to build partnerships with you on our Star Campus. I hope that you'll visit us. The new 10-story tower, it's all for everybody, so we will benefit the community. Today, of course, we're celebrating the partnership with Delaware State and the city of Wilmington. Another great opportunity, as the mayor and president said, to work together to accomplish wonderful things better than what we could do individually. And it should really benefit this very important city in our nation in terms of fighting some of the greatest challenges that we have, poverty, crime, traffic, economic development, everything, you name it. So I hope that we will contribute through a rich history of collaboration. I'll just put a little plug. Whenever you give a university president a 2 minute, take 3 minutes. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about the fact that we're an engaged university. The Carnegie Foundation recognized UD a few years ago as a community engaged university, and we give amply back through 300 programs that we've developed that involve our students who are here today with the community. We're very proud of that. Many of our programs benefit the city of Wilmington. And I want to recognize, I'd like to have those two individuals stand up, Dan Rich and Steve Paquette, both are here. They're the executive chefs, the stewards for this partnership. Thank you so much for your service in so many ways and for steering this partnership to great heights. And of course, I'd like to recognize our urban fellows with us today, Kylie Taylor and Stephanie Mergler. Could you please stand up so we can recognize you? They're master students in the School of Public Policy and Administration, soon to become the Biden School of Public Policy and Administration. You guys in the media, keep it quiet. And with us today, there's also Dr. David Karas. David, please stand up. Who earned his doctoral degree from our School of Public Policy and Administration in May, and I was a legislative fellow. So I've spoken long enough. Again, I want to restate my excitement for working together as a team, and it's also my first trip to the mayor's office, and I had a great driver, my wife Eleni, helped me get here. It still took us 10 minutes to find a place to park. So if we can do something to alleviate the parking problems and the traffic. I know we have Metro Lab as part of the partnership. If we can use it to work together, that'd be terrific. So thank you all so much.
Before we go over and sign, let me say a few things. Eleni, you should have been introduced, so you got a demerit. You did introduce the chairman of your house, University of White. Somebody said, isn't it a great thing when after the election, everybody got together and they said, it's really great that we've got a mayor who's a friend with the county executive, who's close to the governor. We're all, if it's Delaware, we're all friends with our senators, our congresswoman. We're friends. And I said, that's right. And I said, and the other thing is, we're really good friends of the university presidents. For the first time, I never remember just thinking that we have such a our leadership is really outstanding. And I say that humbly as I'll kind of tag along as part of the team. But we've got really, really great leaders. And I got to tell you, there's a lot of burden on both of you, because when we think of our city, our state, we think of our universities. And it's a huge burden, but it's one you can wear proudly because we love our universities. And I never remember feeling better about the leadership of both these two great schools. So with that, we're going to come over here and we're going to sign our memoranda. And then, if I had a drink, I'd have you back and have a drink with you at my office. But I don't drink, so sorry. We could have a Diet Coke together.